Hello folks, welcome to the first episode of Glitch Busting. I am your resident glitch buster, Vegeta FH1, and I am currently in Destruction's War Camp in Tier 1, right outside the Orvior zone. Now, in this episode I am going to be showing you a few things such as ledges, glitch jumping, object glitching, terrain glitching, and quite a few other things, and already Fraps is starting to give me hassle. First thing I need to explain to you is ledges and holographic objects as opposed to physical objects. Okay, we'll start with the holographic objects and physical objects before ledges. A great way to find out if something is a physical object or a holographic object is using your camera. Now, I'm talking about this camera here, zooming in and out now. When you put your camera, when you turn around and you use your camera against a physical object, your camera will zoom in. I'll zoom out all the way, and I'll use this tree as a physical object. Now, if I turn around, the camera is going to zoom in. People will notice this when they're up against houses and stuff like that in Orvior and whatever. Now, I'm going to show you an example of a holographic object. To explain what a holographic object is beforehand, a holographic object is either an object you can see and run through, or jump through or whatever, or an object that you can't see but you can jump on. This turret, for example, that is a holographic object. You'll notice when I put my camera through it that my camera doesn't zoom in, as opposed to the way it does with the tree. I will explain the uses of holographic objects as we go along through the episode, and in later episodes when I bring a lot of glitches to the table. Right, now we are now what I'm going to explain is what ledges are. Ledges are pretty much everything. The terrain, the houses, the rocks, anything and everything, with the exception of your character model NPCs like Yoho over there on the rock, or, well, any model whatsoever, including your weapon, because obviously that would just be weird. Now, this rock face is made with several hundred ledges. Now, the ledges themselves are, well, is the flat plane of the ledge. But what I deem an actual ledge is a triangle ledge, which is one of these. It's the connection of several ledges at once. Now, again, this is quite important for using glitches, but this line here, it comes down here and comes across here. What you don't necessarily notice is that it comes up here as well. Now it changes direction here, which indicates that the line is about here, and it connects to here because this line, which I'm actually standing on, comes all the way down here. So you'll actually notice the difference if you look at it very closely. And when it changes direction here, means it indicates another line. So the only possible connection from here to here is straight here. And you can actually see the distortion in the texture itself, which again indicates another another line. Because, quite honestly, if you look at this triangle ledge and this triangle ledge, they are two completely different shades of texture. So it's quite obvious that that is a triangle edge, and that one there. Again, it's several hundred triangle edges are what make a surface. Now, I'll actually just show you on this rock. A reverse triangle edge, which is ones that are coming down into the actual rock. It can be anything. It can be on a house, it can be on train, trees, fucking everything. What this is, I'll be explaining the uses of a reverse triangle edge in later episodes, but I'm just showing you an example now, so I don't get confused later on. A reverse triangle edge is, it goes down and in to the object, as opposed to it actually coming out, like you do see it there, or there, or pretty much anywhere else. This is a very rare rock. So, yeah, that's that. Now, particular uses for this are when you are jumping over hills, such as this, or trees, such as this. Now, for people who have tried this stuff before, you may notice that when you actually try and run up the side of a hill, you don't always get up there. In fact, 9 times out of 10 you don't. Now, this is right here, this is steep enough. This is actually, this tree stump is steeper than that hill. So technically, this tree shouldn't allow me to run up it. Sadly, that is not the case. Or should I say, not sadly. See, what's actually been caused here is this triangle edge. Sorry, I'll just go from this side. There's a triangle edge here, which connects this part to the actual stump. And there's another triangle edge here that connects the higher tree, the higher part of the tree. One triangle edge is actually steeper than the other between these two, which causes an overlap and causes another ledge to pop out. You are essentially using that ledge, and you can see right there. Now, the difference in steepness is determined by these two triangle edges, but when you actually try and run up, you stand on this little ledge here that is created by these two triangle edges, which causes you to be able to run up. We will be using this glitch throughout the series for climbing hills that shouldn't be climbable, and pretty much anything and everything else. In terms of things like holographic objects. Now, you mightn't be able to see it, but there is a tiny ledge that is completely invisible just right about there. And that enables you to just pretty much run up. Also the same with here. But you see, that's actually steep enough for you to be thrown back, but it still lets you up. Now, I am on the top of the tree like I was in the intro for the pilot episode, just not in the same tree, because I wanted to use a destruction tree that had no leaves. So either way,